new system, Jenna. Get it right. Don't make people that by Instagram beat you,
Listen to me. I system in a Jenna.
All right, then, boss.
Work with that.
Good. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of the Upnlive show. I'm your girl, the little brown ass Dragon All Star on the wheels of steel who gonna make a next alcoholic beverage. Yeah. I don't know, Rick Upnlive. We're all here. Fire you anywhere in the door. We're there, bro. Big up yourself. Today's a special day.
What go on today?
The weather was 24 degrees and it was nice.
I know something not too like when it's so hot. Cause I run to Jamaica and come and England come live in a
brother, me live in a one cold country and the heat was very welcomed.
Me find myself, me have to
very
leave work
welcomed.
Today, I may have to go sleep for 2 hours.
Why? You drunk? Yeah. I think I went out for like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And
really
if anybody from my office is online, please cock your ears. I was out for a while, longer than I should have been, and by the time I reached back, I couldn't function.
You take a long lunch.
An extended lunch. You understand? I couldn't function because no man, the little son drunk me, brother. Yeah, drunk me wickedly. But it was a nice day. I mean, days like these, it's really really nice. Summer are here.
Big up you okay for that weather, you know.
Yeah.
Today I find myself doing like a grill up something, you know.
Barbecue style.
I told a burger because I couldn't bother with the season of chicken thing. So you can't buy a burger, you flip them. You feel like you do something.
You have an apron hat?
No, we are Jamaican. No, you go too far, no Rasta.
I don't know, you want to protect it. I'm just asking.
No, just see any boy, just see I go in a kitchen and rap. Remember I look like Scourges now. You have to watch them.
Anyways, big up to everybody that is on our Facebook page as well as our Instagram page. Steph, big up yourself. Good night, sis. Hope you're okay. Magnum Friday, say remember to drink a Magnum responsibly. Management, close your eyes. Drink a Magnum responsibly. You don't know. What going to do now?
So I go on over a weekend. You want just jump right into it?
Yeah, we can all right. You know, we touch a couple places and we shell down a couple party and we keep it moving. Yeah, we had a good weekend.
Yeah, so no all right. So before we go no further, I see now the place is opening up back.
Yes.
I open up forward where them want to call it nowadays. Demand them
in regards to UK or Jamaica? In
regards to UK. Okay. Demand them like them not used to the road. Be a fuck you not go on, bro.
What go on?
You know the little war and little stabbing and them thing there.
Yeah.
Me I beg them and them star.
Yeah.
Uno don't fuck up the summer, bro. Yeah. Remember me lock up about 2 years now, I feel like Jack here, when him come out from prison,
And there are talks of.
Remember we just had some new pum pum, we see them on Gold God both 12 months straight. Pay internet pussy. Me know the whole of them and them laptop full of a porn and beating. Now with the road open, the girl them out the party them a go.
I don't want to see the real thing.
Uno no bother with the fuckery when no fighting. If you don't want to fight, on stay home or uno get one little venue.
Yeah.
Are one of them and we a fight? Uno just make a little link and adjust a location and go do nothing.
But this is an opportunity.
Uno come at the party, come do it.
This is a business opportunity for somebody who out there really serious. Because if you know say you're a man have a fight or a vendetta against each other, just sit up a little boxing match. Now people pay for it,
Yeah, but then people are gonna take it to another extent and try and
this knife and
yeah, but listen. So all right, let's pick 2 people who we know are good in the UK.
Me not even know talk about.
We not pick nobody.
Knife and gun because
we talk about
right
knife crime. Knife crime.
Yeah, bro. It don't make it. It don't make you a bad boy. It make you a waste man.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't turn up and fight a man fist to fist, knuckles.
Yeah.
You're not a bad boy. No, but go put it down.
Beat up a man. Listen, if a man want war.
Yeah, but some of the
but
wars
dragon
that
can't fist a fist.
Oh. Remember, them tell you this before. It's all an illusion. And remember, ladies, them say big thing coming small parcel.
Yeah, on a serious note.
And small axe cut blood clot big tree.
Serious
so
note.
You can't stay there.
But on a serious note.
Dragon will find fist to fist though, Dragon.
No, but on a serious note with the knife crime though.
Me a wicked boy. I will a boy me not caught in my days.
But you're a changed man. You're a changed man.
Baptized in that church.
No. Like, yeah, we're not going down the route.
But anyway.
But in regards to the knife crime, like, some of them really senseless, but we just really wanted to stop. We just really.
Because imagine now
it's going to mess up a lot of things.
You know, a session. Nice session in nice shoes and things. I remember we have all of our clothes from last year. We know wear
one.
You know, nice suit, I'm like a Gucci something, I have to go run and crawl over fence and jump. Fuck up my meds. Fuck up my suit, Me not like them something. Them want to go one part, me can take some nice pictures, wine pan two girl, post pan my gram. You know, do the right thing,
Feel
drink
nice,
two buckle,
yeah.
feel too nice, and stumble down my yard.
Well,
Yeah.
me nice as summer go on.
Hey.
All right, true.
Hey.
Good.
Right.
All right, let's move on to the next event. What's happening? So the UK open the jog and say. things are
Well,
going.
put a pause on that. Aren't we hearing word that it might be delayed by
It
2
might be
weeks?
explained by.
You open, man, you
Might-
open.
all right.
But they've all right. In regards to that, there is no reason for you to extend it. There's no valid reason for you to extend it any further. Because if you want, obviously we know so we have to live with the virus.
Right.
And if you look at the hospital rates for going into hospital, it's gone up, yes. But yesterday was one person dead out of whole England for corona. One person dead.
One person reported.
One reported death.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
I don't know what they're like. The variant is being. It's said that it is it's more dangerous than the other variants that we've had, and the cases are rising. Yada yada yada. They're trying to prevent a third wave. But if we continue, if people are sensible and wear them PPE, keep them distant. I mean, just until.
So what's the
You
reason
know,
what's the reason for the vaccine?
You want Boris number, sir?
Yeah. Why the point? No matter everybody will take this
Come in
because
alone.
Let me tell you this
that's the
conspiracy
point.
now.
No, no.
So recently, you know, me in tune to the news and thing. Seeing, remember, now make like pandemic, them say, how much the economy gonna shrink, much to a contract. I want to use the exact word them use. Apparently, the economy grew
During the quarantine
and it's
time.
growing in record rate. Like most of the company are hiring more than normal. Even like, all right, for instance, like Domino's and Pizza Hut.
Yes.
Most of the people them who used to work for them is going back to them regular job, but the demand is still there for delivery
more.
drivers and riders and things. And like other company who did have the set staff, them then gone back
No.
to the regular capacity, but they have to hire more because business is booming. So
Right.
when we do the maths, I say, you know, this not really add up. Cause watch you know, if you have any sense or you have any logic, you say, yo, when the government print more money or borrow more money, the currency, they devalue, you get whole heap of inflation, things raise and bag of things seeing. Nothing a raise. Look like say them just borrow some whole more money, put in a circulation, everything stay the same, but the rich get richer.
Of
What do you
course.
say? The 5% of people who's rich get richer and the poor stay the same. Cause watch you know, no? Every year a rent raise and certain thing raise. Your car tax go up and
Everything.
everything go up, you know, but
Inflation.
here we know.
Your
Your
payment.
pay stay the
your
fucking same. So when I preach, you know, all of this a fuck with them a go on, cause remember, you know, them say well, much 26 billion pound, them say them take for buy PPE and them pay out 6 billion pound in furlough. Remember 6 billion them take for pay whole a UK fee time. And 26 billion in a PPE. So you say,
It not add up.
buckle that, hold on them. So if I can pay a whole of England for a year, and the money we take by PPE is
like
3 times
more than
4 times more than yeah, so something add up.
Something
Yeah,
because
that's
the
Something add up.
the donation that they made for the PPE is mostly for the persons in government who are already they're attached to it. So that is a scam.
It's circulating in the same.
And
Something add up.
circle.
Either this virus thing is scare them do it as a tactic
And
to get richer.
and in,
But something add up.
in regards to the economic growing and the record rate, and the business is in high demand for workers. The reason for this is Brexit, because if you realize most of the European
people have
workers
gone.
has gone back home, so all these jobs are vacant. So what needs to happen now is the pressure need to go on so them raise the wages. Simple as that. So
And people will do the jobs because there are many UK citizens and people living here that are out of jobs, and they would do the jobs if the pay is at a decent rate.
it's not even the pay most of the time. The most of the time for these jobs are the circumstances around the pay, like the work circumstances.
Yeah, that as well, because
For
people
it-
have childcare and all of that.
Exactly, and the
Yeah,
workload.
yeah.
So, for
Yeah.
instance, I can use one example because I used to do couriers, and most of who do courier, like Amazon and everything,
Yeah, man, I fuck with.
it is strenuous. The
Very.
workload is strenuous. Even though they try to compensate it with pay, the fee does not reflect the amount of work
that you do.
So you find that the leverage is not balanced. So now what's happening? All them European gone back home, and it's not so easy for them to come back over. They reach a cliff edge now. So
Yeah.
if you realize that them having problems, they're gonna start look more drivers because they don't have a drivers to do that. So that's what happened to the
Yeah,
system
man,
now.
me have a different respect for the
delivery
couriers them
people
now,
them.
cause
Yeah.
we try it, you know. Yeah, you fuck one day, yo. Bumbo clock, me never sweat so yet. Might as well. Yo, God no. Would have swap with a man anytime we go up on a side, go swim to every bucket. And say, yo, this blood client send me got me yard.
Exactly.
Big up, but big up all Korea.
Yeah,
'cause you
like
don't know.
shout out to them
And them keep the country
yeah,
moving.
essential
you know,
workers,
yeah.
them big up in themselves.
Exactly.
Jumping over to Jamaica. This is the last topic we're talking about in the hot topic segment.
International news.
International.
International move,
Spice, Shensia, and Romeich.
That's why you got Shensia involved.
Our name called, but I mean
Alright,
Romeich and
give us the
Shensia.
backstory.
Go ahead,
Alright.
Dragon. Yeah.
So basically, Romeich do film little thing. About a week ago now, or almost a week.
Female good thing in regards to what? Does he did
remember explain
that's
it
what I'm
to
saying,
me.
giving it exactly.
Let me
So him
explain.
do him little thing in regards to him post on him live and him show him shade. So basically, you know, everybody was asking the reason why Spice and Shensia hasn't done a collab as yet. So basically, Romeich said, like, they tried to reach out to Spice several times to do a collab, but obviously she don't do a collab with Shensia because obviously it's a fear factor there. Like they want to stay on top of dancehall when their relevancy is fading. That was the base story, and him go and elaborate a whole thing. Me not have a word for word for that, but you get me. Him saying peace. He circled for a couple days, and you know the vlogger them I went wild with it. Seeing then Spice went live yesterday or last night in the evening, you know, and him go by Style and Romeich as the big belly man. Say the reason why the collab never done is because Romeich been going around slagging him off.
Slandering her name, yeah.
For years. So because of all of that, and she hear back, she never do this song with her because she and Shensia did spoke about it.
Yeah.
And Shensia come to her with a good idea about a song. But it just never happened because of the whole thing was going on with Romeich. So that saying Spice say he might talk about this one time and she move along. You know Spice do things. She normally
But
discuss
Spice
it
not
and
like. Alright, continue, finish the
yeah,
story.
she normally discuss them thing at one time, then she move along. So anyway, them say them piece everybody have a field day with it.
Yeah.
I feel like said this is a sad day in dancehall because it was always subliminal, and when there's subliminal, it's always a good chance things can be fixed.
Yeah.
But no, it's at a way it hard to fix, even though Shensia is not directly involved in the controversy.
Yeah, but this is the thing where managers. Do you think that does Romeich has too much a stronghold over Shensia's career then?
Well,
because he's the manager, yes, fair enough.
But he works for her.
He works for her, but does his view necessarily reflect the views of Shensia? Because
it might not.
Exactly.
But at the same time, you know how Spice is. Like, and she said in the video that he's been doing this for years. It's not just yesterday or last week. He's been doing it for years, and she hear back everything.
Yeah.
So the intention was to do the collaboration with Shensia, and you know Spice Day. Like
yeah,
once,
but how long now? Why is she not do a collab with Shensia for all long?
Probably she says that Romeich has been slandering her
But
name
she's
for
not doing a
years.
collab.
She said, I don't
Romeich.
want to attacking them, but obviously, let me show you, you know dancehall and the politics go. If me and you no good, I'm not gonna work with your team.
Right.
That's even in UK, that's how it works. So basically, that's what happened. And Rusty asked a question, say, no, you asked I wasn't asked a question.
Somebody asked a question.
Say why Shensia and she not do the collab?
Yeah, me said.
Yeah.
And why Romeich, you know enough to do the Romeich? And Romeich is just our manager and she's our
he works for her.
Yeah, he's work for her.
Yeah.
But at the moment, what's going on in the media, the indication look like Romeich is fighting for dear life to hold on to his artist.
Because of the situation with TJ.
We know that TJ defect to Sharon Burke, solid agent.
Yeah,
So
but even that,
anybody who don't know TJ is not a part of Romeich Entertainment
no, but
anymore.
even that no, there's not an official statement come out.
None of the two have made an official statement.
I'm getting this from a good source. All right, so basically Romeich got TJ gone over to solid agent, that's Sharon Burke.
Yeah, we're here.
Basically, what's going on now? They're saying that Romeich is all our focus is on Shensia. All his focus is on Shensia solely, and like him left TJ and
Ding Dong to fend for themselves.
Because everybody's talking about like a pandemic time as an artist, not now go on you have vice song but you're not getting no show. Remember Jamaica lockdown, you know. Who you see are going whole America and whole Miami and Florida and Texas and every whole
shall
America,
travel.
Shensia alone.
Mm-hmm.
Just a ding dong and teach you stuck at Jamaica. So I guess is that frustration pent up, and you kind of ask the boss and say, "Bossy, what go on?"
But at the end of alright, you see, this is the thing.
And Sharon Burke is willing to get them show. So remember, Rick, at the end of the day, it's a business, and it don't look like say them fall out on no bad terms. But
No,
they are trying to say ding dong is almost moved to solid agent as well,
Mm-hmm.
because
But this
apparently
is- well-
Romeich, me I hear people and me say them I say some Shensia view them on YouTube. I buy should buy them. It's like come like what I go on Instagram. So them say
It's not genuine.
it's not genuine. So them say, I don't know. What you go again? A 7 grand or 7? No, I think a 7 grand or 700 for a million view, something like that.
Jamaican.
Nah,
US.
I think it's like 7 million Jamaican for a million view, something like
I
that.
can't so much, man.
Can't so much. Me not think so.
Well-
Me not think
Well,
so.
well, but this
The costing is
this was
there.
US figures a year, $700
Okay.
for per million view.
Okay.
So me I say that's what Romeich been spending on Shentia career. Obviously.
No, but it works.
But when I have to remember, there's some form of loyalty have to lie with Romeich and
Right,
Shensia,
yeah.
because
Romeich
Romeich is the one who brings Shensia to the forefront.
From her
Think
bottle
about it.
bottle girl days right up to
Before
where she
Romeich
is
didn't
now.
know Shensia. Remember one of the time when she win the YVA awards for the best new artist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't know this girl.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know her. And obviously, Romeich come to par because obviously he man corporate Jamaica good. And
Right.
he must spend him money
Mm-hmm.
and blah blah blah. You see me? And
Mhm.
I don't know if you guys see this post that Romeich make with him sit down in him headquarter.
Mm-hmm.
And him and him all in vehicle, him some asset. And him that say, yo, bad mind people this and rare.
Yeah, that was a
I'm
part
hard
of the
work.
whole post.
That was
last
that
week.
the part of the whole subliminal shot him a throat spice.
And Spice, yeah.
So
Okay.
when
Yeah.
I have read deep in
All
Yeah,
right.
if
thing
you
and
go
say,
on
Yeah.
his page,
But
you'll
I'm-
see everything.
I
but-
see that, but my point is,
mm,
Romeich versus Spice should have nothing to do with Shensia versus Spice, because
but there's no Shensia versus Spice.
no, but this is the thing with this is all right. So I don't understand the contract stipulation between Romeich and
yeah, and we
Shensia.
won't know that either.
Exactly.
Based
So-
on
But an
everything.
artist, not because if Drake
Mhm.
is signed to Young Money,
Mhm.
he still can do a song for DJ Mustard.
Mhm.
He still can do a song for Timbaland.
Mhm.
Still can do
it's
song
all,
for
it's all
Sweet.
depends on the contract
on
that
what
you
the
sign.
contract says.
But that's what I'm saying. So would Romeich be so devious and dark for have an artist where every song we should do, it has to come on a film label?
No,
I
hold
don't know if that is
don't
the
know if
situation.
that's the situation, but
yeah.
hold on now. But it kind of look like that way because, all right, look, I'm going to use this example now.
2 seconds on
Shensia
this,
is working
guys.
with Russian,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but because of the agreement
The
that him and
affiliation with-
Shensia have,
Mhm.
he's a part of that deal. So Russian is not solely responsible for Shensia album.
Mhm.
It's a collaboration between Romeich Entertainment and,
And
Russian.
Russian.
So then it kind of makes sense to where I say like say, oh, cause remember Romeich is not a stupid boy.
Game smart. That's
Yeah.
He's a
man.
smart
But-
youth. So if you see a talent and say, yo, pretty girl, this, that,
Mhm.
because as a youth, Rick, you say, me invest 20 million on this artist, me no want to build it to a level,
Mhm.
so I build it, one big company comes up, boop and give her a contract and take her away.
But-
You have to think about that, because VP them a do it over the years, Greensleeve, all of them a do it. Them watch an artist, go with the little producer, them a Jamaica, them just like a boop and take them away. This time when I stop them full
So-
after you nurture that talent coming up.
I think Shensia needs somebody to talk to other than
Romeich.
Romeich Entertainment. She needs
Well-
somebody
Another sounding
who has
board.
our
Best
sole
hit-
interest
interest
at
at
heart.
heart. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because if
I
that
don't
is the
think so. I
No.
don't think so. I think
But I
Romeich
think she's
Entertainment
smart
is
enough
the
to
right
make her own
place for
decision.
Shensia.
No, we're not saying she's
Because
going anywhere,
It is no. It is
That's not. I don't think that's what Ricky.
Me no see
Hold on.
Romeich put no bad foot, because
No.
all what Spice can say,
Jagan.
it can't be a lie, because you want to know. Shensia don't validate it. Nobody validated it. Spice attack, Wayne attack, and it was very vague what
No,
she
I'm
said.
not. I'm not saying separate and apart from that. I'm just saying that if an artist gonna be a part of a camp, it's just like how we have. Alright, so we have. Give me a UK artist. Say we use Shanti Force. Prince Akeem
Our
there.
Prince Akeem is in the studio. Yeah.
Prince Akeem says system a theme thing.
Right.
So imagine Prince Akeem the system a theme government
Mhm.
where I work with,
Right.
and him can do a song for Smooth Face.
I don't think that is the issue.
No, but that in regards to the song, since you are doing a song with Spice, that would work the same way because
yeah, I know, but
it's
I
not an
don't.
album they're
As
doing.
as All Star said before, the issue, or I said it before, I don't think the issue is Spice and Shensia.
Yeah, but-
it's Romeich and Shensia
ex-
and Romeich and Spice.
Exactly, Romeich
Which-
and Spice. So take Romeich out of the situation, not because
There's
me
no
as
collab.
But
how is it not no
you have to
collab?
understand
I
that
don't
this
know.
is how it going, cause watch here now. Romeich is Shensia is on the Romeich label, right?
Mm.
So who is the label? They're gonna voice that song under, unless Romeich and Shensia come to agreement and say, okay, we're gonna do this song for this label with Spice.
Yeah.
Our agreement have to come with Romeich because Romeich has Shensia under contract, and our contract is binding.
Yeah, that's
So-
true. It's a binding agreement, and
So those-
until
But not-
but
and
that's what I'm
until we
saying, what's in
hear
the
from
contract?
Shensia
Yeah, yeah.
or get a validation from somebody, because all we hear is this a true word a true, so to speak.
Because
Right?
obviously in these things and these situations, we always see like artists who sign on the label,
Mm-hmm.
go out of them contract and do some other thing.
Yeah, they work with
But
other people.
They
Yeah.
work with other people, but
Yeah.
obviously some of the time them not expect a song to have this big success. But because Shenty and Spice has grown into two household name,
Yeah, and
It's
I
kinda
mean,
hard to
Reigning
kinda hide
Queen
that.
kind of
And
and
it-
Princess of Dancehall.
the two of them are try fight over that title.
Yeah.
I think the whole title thing them a fight over.
Probably.
Mm.
Because some people want to say, yo, nah man, Shenty have to get the title now because
But
Shenty.
It's
And
two
some
different
people are say
artists.
Spice for this and
Shensia can never step where Spice is, and Spice can never go into Shensia's realm.
Because they're two
it's
different
artists.
individuals
They deliver music totally different.
differently, and they're really good at what they do.
Exactly.
But until we get the validation, it's all a speculation. But ladies and gentlemen,
yeah.
just to input, Spice's album is dropping at the end of June. It's
Yeah.
called 10, signifying her 10 years within the industry. And
I might think longer than that. More
she
than
said
that.
10. It probably more. It probably
No,
is more,
it's-
but I
it's-
mean
it's
of
more-
her
it's more than
being
that, but-
consistent
but
and
For me, I can't say
Spice in the industry before 2011.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Kara
but
Pitch
she's
have
high-
one 10-year-old.
yes, but she's
But
highlighting
she's
her
highlighting
10 years.
Our 10 year where
Yeah.
she kind of out there.
Oh,
And
Oh,
like-
they're
like at the front.
consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spice.
So
Okay. After
make sure.
after Lady Star.
Right, so make sure that you support that. And support with reigning queen of dancehall. So to wrap up that's to wrap up the hot topics. Do you have something else to say on that?
I don't understand why is the Queen of Dancehall so important.
Me no know. Man, people fight over titles
There's
and
no
positions.
why is
and
the Queen? Why gear?
Then I pay a fight. Then I working at dancehall now.
You not give you nothing at all, because if your song not sound good, me not
do you want to be that guy?
Because there's a lot of cartel
Hold on,
songs
then.
that I mean I like.
Who?
What if a
say-
cartel song I mean I like?
Let
We
me
can't
put this
stand
out
to
there.
listen. And then you have some genius songs.
Ladies and gentlemen who are on Instagram and on Facebook, can you tell us who you think is the current king of dancehall? We want to know your answers. So let us know your responses
is
to
the
that.
king
Who
of
is the current
dancehall?
reigning king of dancehall? Make we know, and then we can read out the responses.
Yeah,
Them.
more I know working because right now I'm kind of lost,
Um,
One day if I guy up on the what's box, I name name
If alright.
Fosca.
Fasca.
If you're gonna say if you alright, king, let's define king. King, a person where rules over a body of people.
Yeah.
And dictate to them what like laws and so
Who
on.
rule over the majority of
Yeah,
the
Well,
dancehall.
we're
Yeah,
seeing
that's-
responses. Tempo says Prince Akeem.
Prince Akeem.
Birthday IGM says Beanie Man.
Cartel all the way.
DJ Mix says Cartel all the way. Guys, give us your responses.
Who
There are
is
more than 3 people on Vendetta Boss. Brett, we did know Brett go say Vendetta. Him say hashtag Vendetta. Number 1 AC.
No, me not lie.
That's
still.
even
But
fun.
Who can't right? Let's
Then
be,
that's
let's be
a
real.
Big
2 minutes
Vendetta.
on this, guys,
It's
because we have
real.
to wrap up and move
Real,
on to the next segment.
the person who dictates how the music sound,
Mm-hmm.
what songs are singing, the trends that's happening.
It's
Yeah.
us,
Yeah,
the listeners.
exactly.
No,
No, but
Yeah.
but it's who's giving you that energy
Uh-huh.
and that direction for
Yeah.
the music to go. It's gonna say cartel. to be
Yeah,
honest.
and another cartel name has forward up on the
I don't
line.
want to be a devil's advocate, no, but
Oh, you
maybe-
say dirty alkaline now.
No. I think
Sorry, when I say dirty
So-
alkaline.
so
Sorry,
hold on.
alkaline.
so. You say who is dictating the trend that's dancehall going to?
Most time, not every time, most of the time.
For the last 5 to 6 year, cartel has not been doing that.
So who would you say
Car-
override the
No,
cartel?
the artists them keep on change every year. Who is changing the pace?
Yeah, but who's most consistent?
No, cartel is consistent. But let me just explain this now.
Mm.
So over the 6 years, cartel is very clever. You realize say I'm behind bars, So every time a new trend come out, him collab with the artist them, sing some song down that
Try to stay
genre
relevant.
and stay relevant and put the music in that lane.
Right.
Because remember, before he six them, they have Shane or them that go. They look a one drop, then they have six them come and change the game, change the trap thing.
Walk.
Then now, then little bit before Skilly Bang, you'll have Intense them come with a little similar to a little trap dance or so on. Then Skilly Bang come and slow down the fast
pace,
lyrics
yeah.
and do some what do they call it, nursery rhyme.
Yeah, and some talking.
Some nursery rhyme and talking. Basically,
Yes,
I don't know what talk Skilly talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't even do it.
Yeah. All right. All that Skilly Bang, that's why it's so potent because his song is so easy to catch on to and it's catchy.
Yeah.
So him come and him change the ball game now and everybody say, okay, come on, me chat 52 lyrics now. Them are here 15 or 20 tops. But if you slow it down a bit, get the nice flow, the nice melody. But I think Skartel is the reigning king at the moment. But he's not the one. He's not the one who is dictating to dancer who set the pace or the tempo.
No,
he's just
there.
He's
there.
not doing that now, but he has done that in the past.
I think why it's like this because he's incarcerated. But bro, just say Alkaline. You know why I don't feel like Alkaline shouldn't get no shout in this car. You know, Alkaline their road. I remember I become like a Obe dancer. I'm that sing about 2016 from 2013. And I uncle hear a dancehall in bust up dancehall. Otherwise from that, bad talented artist, but every other year, him not run out of year, 1 year.
But if anybody know Breads say Alkaline from morning and him not switch, no matter what nobody say.
Alkaline not there in a royal family. Sorry.
Okay. All right.
Exactly.
Okay. It's gonna go on and on. And quickly before do you want to do hot topics now or we chat and then we do hot topics? Actually no, because are we gonna do the call? Do you want us to do the hot topics now?
All right.
I want to do it later.
I think we should do it now because when we start we can.
Right, we can break it up. All right.